Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team.
What's up, Cowboys Nation? We've got some breaking news that's shaking up the NFL world, and if you're a Cowboys fan, you're definitely going to want to hear this. The Dallas Cowboys are making moves, and this latest one could be a game changer. One of the biggest stars from the Las Vegas Raiders could be making his way to Dallas, and this is a move that has the potential to elevate the Cowboys to serious Super Bowl contenders. Now, I know we've all been watching closely as the offseason unfolds, and there's been a lot of talk about what the Cowboys need to do to take that next step. They've been close, but close isn't enough for Cowboys fans. We want a championship. We want to see America's team back on top. And it looks like Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office are finally making the kind of aggressive moves that could make that a reality. Let's talk about the player at the center of this huge news. A star from the Las Vegas Raiders, one of their most talented and impactful players, is now being linked to the Dallas Cowboys. The Raiders have been making some major changes to their roster, and with that comes opportunities for other teams to swoop in and grab some serious talent. And it looks like the Cowboys are seizing that opportunity. So who is this star player, and why should Cowboys fans be excited? Well, this is a guy who has been a difference maker for the Raiders, someone who has consistently performed at a high level and brought leadership, skill, and intensity to the field. The Cowboys have been in need of reinforcements, and this player fits the bill perfectly. Now, when you look at the Cowboys roster, you see a team that's already stacked with talent. You've got Dak Prescott at quarterback. You've got CeeDee Lamb making plays in the receiving game. And you've got Micah Parsons being an absolute force on defense. But there are still areas that need improvement, and that's where this move comes in. The Cowboys have been searching for that missing piece, the kind of player who can bring that extra level of dominance and push this team over the hump. And when you look at what this Raiders star brings to the table, it's easy to see why Dallas would be making such a move. One of the biggest needs for the Cowboys has been ensuring they have a defense that can shut down high-powered offenses. The NFL is loaded with explosive offenses, and if you want to win in this league, you have to be able to stop the best of the best. That's where adding a player of this caliber becomes so important. If you're a Cowboys fan, you know that the defense took big steps forward last season, thanks in large part to the incredible play of Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, and DeMarcus Lawrence. But imagine adding another star, someone who can take the defense to another level, someone who can create even more havoc for opposing quarterbacks and offensive coordinators. That's exactly what this move is all about. But let's not just talk about defense, because the Cowboys have also been looking to strengthen their offense, and this move could have implications on that side of the ball as well. The team has been searching for ways to give Dak Prescott more weapons and more protection, ensuring that the offense can keep pace with the best teams in the league. And if this move goes through, it could be exactly what they need to make that happen. Now, let's talk about the impact this player has had in the past. We're talking about someone who has been a standout performer, someone who has made game-changing plays and been a key contributor to their team's success. This isn't just a depth move or a minor addition. This is a potential blockbuster move that could make a real difference. And when you look at what the Cowboys have been building, it makes perfect sense. This team is in win-now mode. They're not looking to rebuild or just make the playoffs, they're looking to compete for a championship. They have the talent, they have the coaching, and now they're making the kind of aggressive moves that could push them to the next level. One of the biggest questions surrounding the Cowboys in recent years has been whether they can get over the hump and finally make a deep playoff run. They've had regular season success, but when it comes to the playoffs, they've fallen short. This move is all about changing that narrative. By bringing in a player with this level of experience and talent, the Cowboys are sending a message. They're not content with just being good, they want to be great. They're looking at what the best teams in the league are doing, and they're making sure they're keeping up. And let's talk about the impact this move could have on the locker room. When you bring in a player of this caliber, it energizes the entire team. It sends a message to the players that the organization is serious about winning. It gives the younger guys someone to learn from, someone who can bring leadership and a championship mentality. But here's where things get really interesting. Because we're not just talking about any player, we're talking about someone who could be a perfect fit for the Cowboys system. When you look at what Dan Quinn has been building on defense and what Mike McCarthy wants to do on offense, you see a clear vision. And this player fits into that vision perfectly. So what does this mean for the Cowboys' future? Well, it means they're taking the necessary steps to be a legitimate Super Bowl contender. It means they're not just relying on the talent they already have. They're going out and making sure they have the best possible roster to compete with teams like the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Chiefs. And let's not forget about the NFC East. The Cowboys are in one of the most competitive divisions in football. The Eagles are coming off a strong season, the Giants have been improving, and the Commanders are looking to make some noise. The Cowboys know that if they want to win the division and secure a top playoff spot, they have to keep getting better. This move is all about staying ahead of the competition. It's about making sure that when the season starts, the Cowboys have everything they need to dominate. Now, I know a lot of Cowboys fans are going to be wondering what's next. Is this the first of many moves? Could we see more big additions in the coming weeks? And honestly, that's a great question. Because if the Cowboys are making this kind of move now, it could be a sign that they're not done yet. Jerry Jones has been known to make bold moves, and this could just be the beginning. If they're serious about winning now, they might not stop here. They might continue to add pieces, continue to build on what they already have, and put together a roster that's capable of going all the way. But even if this is the only big move they make, it's still a massive one. This is the kind of addition that could define a season. It could be the difference between another early playoff exit and a deep postseason run. That's right. Anthony Davis, the supposed future of the franchise after LeBron James, is now openly questioning whether he wants to stay in LA. For Lakers fans, this is a nightmare scenario. The idea of losing a D, especially with LeBron in the final years of his career, is something that could set the team back for years. But at the same time, you can't really blame him for feeling this way. The Lakers have been through a lot of turmoil, and if a player of his caliber doesn't feel like he's in the best position to win, it's only natural for him to start looking at other options. So Cowboys fans, let me know what you think. Do you like this move? Do you think this player is exactly what the team needs? And what other moves do you think the Cowboys should make to put themselves in the best possible position for a championship? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Cowboys news. We'll keep you updated as more details emerge, and trust me, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned because things are heating up in Dallas, and this could be the year we finally see the Cowboys back on top. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!